Hi, everybody. This story is coming out of MSN, my bad, folks. White House seeks path to executive action on gun sales. Alright, we know what of a fit Obama has about the guns right now. We know how the UN trade treaty and everything else is involving this is, they want this stepped up. They want this done. So they're pulling all the stops, getting all the gun nuts to go gun happy, pulling out all the crisis actors. Lots of innocent people are doing bad stuff, and it's all over, folks. Whether or not anything ever comes down to an actual executive action where the guns go bye-bye, it's going to get down to the wire at some point, folks. But anyways, the White House has focused its deliberations on executive action that would detail who should be considered a high-volume gun dealer. A move that could expand background checks to a huge number of sales at gun shows online elsewhere that now fall outside the law. But taking that step would also mean that Obama basically would be abusing his authority, which he's already done several times. Supreme Court's even said it. You get the idea. And the legality of his actions to provide work permits and protection from deportation 5 million undocumented immigrants is staggering, and he's basically overstepped that about 1,005 times. So, while gun control advocates had hoped to see Obama announce new rules on December 14th, there was a school shooting. There have been several since. There have been workplace shootings. There have been conference shootings. They're just trying to step it up and step it up and step it up. And to be honest, it's just ridiculous. So, I'm just trying to get through this, folks. I'm just trying to read like every other paragraph. But it says basically the White House officials said it is highly unlikely that Congress would be willing to finance the additional costs of enforcing new definition or pay additional background checks which are conducted by federal enforcement agencies. So basically at this point, whatever Obama does is going to have to be cheap and to the point. And I'm kind of leaning on that terror watch list thing, folks. That's why I put it out there. If all the citizens that basically say screw you government or go blank yourself government were to be put on the terror watch list, even at a level 1, which is like, I don't know if they have levels or what the levels are or anything, but basically you would be prohibited from buying a gun, so that would be easy. They already have that set up. So that's one thing. And basically, they could easily forge some reason to come and get your current guns. Every time I read this legislation, folks, I just keep thinking what a better and better deal that would be for them than for them to make up something new, try to route it through the system, just to get it done, when they have a perfectly bad idea sitting on his desk, no doubt. I guarantee the executive action to come get our guns and everything else have already been in the works. I almost guarantee it. See? There it is right there. So, I think it's coming down to the wire, folks. I think that we're going to see something very soon. And I think that basically all shit's going to hit the fan right before the election. Whether or not they pass the torch off to the next person, I don't know yet. We've all heard he wants a third term. He wants to suspend everything. He wants to move in and he wants to do all this other stuff. We've already heard it, folks. I mean, this is already on on the books that this is what everybody claims he, quote unquote, the UN and everything else want. Or at least this is the setup. So, I don't know, folks. If you asked me, the only thing he can really do is huff and puff and not much else at this point. But if he were to use that terrorist clause like Australia did, he could do it, folks. I guarantee you there's an executive action on his desk, thousands probably, on a 1 terabyte hard drive that basically would put all gun owners on the watch list and this and that and everything else. And once you're on the watch list, they can basically do anything they want to you. They can put any charge on the books. They don't have to tell you what it is. They don't have to tell you the burden of proof or anything else. This is the way it is, folks. They can detain you. They can cut off fingers. They can threaten to cut off your arm. Any number of things. They can put shit in your butt. Give you nipple rings. Whatever the hell they want to do. And it's completely legal within the law code, even if you're just a suspected terrorist and have no real XYZ to enforce any will one way or another. But Australia did it. I guarantee you not every Australian citizen is on that list, but the very fact that they did target a whole bunch of people makes me think that that is what America's cooking in the books. I guarantee you that's coming directly from the UN, folks. I guarantee you they've already done it in Africa. I guarantee you they've done it in several other places that you and I can't get paperwork from. But this is the point, folks. It is coming. They are coming. I guarantee you before he leaves office, we are going to see this thing out one way or another. And it is going to be something very, very un-American, to say the very least. Alright, everybody. Thank you.